Why you're always busy but never productive, and how to fix it. Ever feel like your calendar is full, your to-do list is overflowing, and yet, somehow, you get to the end of the day wondering, what did I actually accomplish? You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just stuck in the busy trap, and it's stealing your time, energy, and results. But here's the thing. There's a way out, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to escape it. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell icon, because what we're about to cover can literally transform the way you work and live. Let's break it down. Problem 1. You set too many priorities. Who hasn't said, busy, in response to the question, how are you? Having too many priorities is more of a problem than not having any, which more typically results in inactivity. You end up starting a lot of initiatives and finishing relatively few when you prioritize work, family life, lunch, exercise, socializing with friends, volunteering, updating your social media profiles, and reading 3 newspapers every morning. Solution: cut your list. Simply using the word priority suggests that you have determined that one thing is more significant than the others. In other words, you cannot have 20 priorities. You will achieve far more if you only have 3 or 4 key items on your list. You'll start to realize that productivity is determined by the amount of actual work you put into a few projects, rather than the amount of flimsy progress you make on other ones. Are you having a hard time deciding what to put first? This video is a fantastic place to start. Problem 2. You're constantly distracted by the internet. How long has it been since you last looked at Facebook or your email? Honestly, are those websites open in a separate tab right now? The average user actually uses social media for about 2 hours every day and has 5 accounts. That's over a fourth of your day, especially since most individuals work 8-hour days. Solution: practice self-control, or more realistically, install apps to curb usage. Self-control is the most effective strategy to guard against online distractions. If you don't have to check your emails all the time for your job, schedule a certain time to do so, ideally outside of your golden hours. For me, it's in the afternoon that I begin to lose motivation and feel worn out from writing. At that point, I spent roughly half an hour reading a few blog pieces, updating my social media news feeds, and responding to emails that I had previously ignored but were not absolutely necessary. Naturally, there are days when all I want to do is sit and check my Facebook and email. I'll then employ a blocking system that keeps me from visiting specific websites at specific times of the day. Although there are many alternative blocking methods, both free and paid, that will work, I prefer the browser plugin Focus. Problem 3. You're multitasking. A busy existence is the result of juggling many things at once, staring at lengthy to-do lists, and jumping between them. Attempting to do everything at once makes it hard to accomplish anything. It's understandable that you could feel like you're drowning when there's so much going on around you. Solution: try another strategy. A better final output will come from addressing each work with clarity and focus, even if it takes a few more minutes up front. Ask yourself if it would be wise to switch modes at that moment, whenever you are tempted to go on to another task. Should I take a rest? Or am I simply allowing my always expanding to-do list to divert me from the present situation? If you feel that you need to perform a lot of different activities in a short period of time, it's definitely best to try a productivity technique like the Pomodoro technique or the action method, given what we know about multitasking time loss. Problem 4. You're expecting productivity to just happen. It appears that going to work and being productive are mistakenly synonymous. People believe they will be miraculously inspired to complete tasks as soon as they enter. Solution: find a system that works for you. A to-do list can be arranged in a variety of ways. Even different scheduling applications serve different functions, i.e., Wunderlist is not the most effective approach to handle all projects if you just use it to write down everything on your mind. Maintain a productivity notebook in which you record your best working hours, the things that enabled you to complete your various chores, and your feelings after leaving the office in order to determine whether a new strategy is effective. As time passes, you can reflect on the past, spot trends, and determine areas that require improvement. There must be a system or app for you among the plethora of options available. It might be as simple as using noise-canceling headphones to listen to background noise, or as sophisticated as using several browser add-ons. Your level of productivity depends on how much work you are willing to put in. However, as basketball coach John Wooden puts it, don't confuse activity with success. Remember the end goal as you attempt to become a more productive person. You must invest the time and energy necessary to make all of the advice you hear work for you. What do you think about his approach? Leave a comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more updates on this story.